Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of the Cartridge and Disc Podcast. This is your Gen X Gamer here. Let me tell you something. This is a game changer right here. There are certain games that change the game, and Baldur's Gate 3 is one of them. And that's why this is the reason why you're seeing so much hate from the industry, not from the players. The players are getting everything they want and more. For the $60, hey, you're getting things that weren't possible according to corporate gaming. Corporate gaming hates this, right? That's why you're seeing a lot of the CEOs, a lot of people in the industry saying, hey, don't expect this in the future. This is not the standard. It's the standard according to the customers. It's a standard according to the players. You know how we know it's a standard? Because about 800,000 people, I think at the peak, were playing this game. Right now it's about 500,000. So now, not only is this game worth it by reviews, if you look at the reviews of this game, it is absolutely bonkers. People are loving this game. They're loving the content, right? They feel that this is their money's worth for the $60, absolutely, and then some, right? So this is driving these guys nuts because they're part of corporate gaming. Corporate gaming has told you that something like this is worth hundreds of dollars. I mean, if they could, they would charge the $269 for the collector's edition. And even the collector's edition is standing standards because if you think about, for example, the limited run EA games, those are closer to the 300s, right? And you weren't getting this level of entertainment and products. I think you're getting like Magic the Gathering cards or something like this with this, some trinkets, art books, the standard stuff. But behind it all really is a game that is blowing everybody's expectations away. And the reason that these studios are criticizing and, let's face it, just throwing shade at this game is because they can't deliver this. Their corporate structure is not meant to deliver something like this. Not for $60. Oh, hell no. With all the bells and whistles, these guys would be charging you closer to 100. So this game delivers exactly what the public is expecting, right? This is like when an NBA player or a football player gets the max contract. They're resetting the market. This is what this game is doing. It's resetting the market lower, not higher. I think people would gladly pay the $70 or $80 for this game, but instead they're paying the $60. So this sets a standard for the $60 game, right? I believe this game is $59.95. Even if it was $70, let's just say they would charge $70. I believe it's $59.99 on Steam. But even if they were charging the $70, they're making all the other studios look bad because for $70, they're not delivering this amount of content. Because it's not only the 170, I believe, don't quote me on that again, as far as the cinematics, I think it's like 170 hours. The replayability and what you can do and the way this game runs is a new standard for RPGs that now they have to meet. So when people go and play other games, they're going to be expecting this level of quality. This is the standard while all other of these type of games are being judged. But not only these type of games in general, right? Now you're going to have to make a case why your game of XYZ, whatever type of game you want to make, is worth more than $60. It's because of XYZ. How many hours of content are you giving us? Do you actually want that many hours, right? But this is the reason why, guys. It's all about the money. These studios are not willing to spend this kind of money on their games, give you that type of content for $60. They're just not, right? That's not their directive. That's not what the board wants. That's not what the CEO wants. That's not what investors want. So this is really throwing a huge monkey wrench in their whole plans, right? They were going, hey, we're going to charge $70 now for these games. Nintendo was doing it. Everybody's happy. We're going to give you this much. This is a standard now. Okay, everybody's good with that standard. You guys okay with that? Yeah, all right. And all of a sudden, here comes Baldur's Gate 3. Here you go. Those plans are now out the window. They just crapped all over your plans because now people get to look at this and compare your games to this. Am I getting this kind of value? Right? So if you release even this type of game right now in the market and it doesn't measure to this, people are going to judge you by that. So now you either have to step your game up or just accept the results. Because I think more people would be willing to pay the $70, the $80 for this game if it has a sequel than whatever these guys are putting out. And believe you me, this is not going to stand. This studio is going to get bought up because they can't. Corporate gaming, this is the way this works, guys. Corporate gaming can't have this studio making these type of games and charging this little for them. No, we can't. No. Somebody's going to get paid. Larian Studios, hey, somebody's going to get paid out there, and they're going to pay you to shut up. And they're going to make them offers they can't resist. Either that or they're going to have to jump in the club, right? They're going to have a few dinners where people are going to tell them, hey, you're not charging enough for this game, man. You're making us look bad, dude. You're affecting the whole industry. You're messing things up for us. Those are going to be some interesting dinners, let me tell you. And if these guys don't play ball the way the industry wants them to play ball, then they're going to get bought out. Something's going to happen. You guys mark my words. This right here can't stand. There's not enough microtransactions. There's not enough advertising. It's too much content. You're giving them too much for the collector's edition. You name it. Every single part of this game goes against every single normal convention that corporate gaming wants. And it's a huge, and I mean an absolutely huge threat to this new business model. So they have to get rid of this game. They can't accept that. They have to attack it like they're doing in the press now. They have to attack it. They have to say this is an anomaly. This is not the standard. This is not the standard. This is an anomaly. No, it's not. People are getting what they want. It's a player-friendly game. It's exactly what people want. Look at the reviews. The fact is that corporate gaming is doing a crappy job for their customers. They're not delivering what they're supposed to, right? They're under-delivering and overcharging. So that's why the positive reaction to this game. This is a player's game. This is exactly what the public demands. This is exactly what the public wants. And I'm glad that these non-PC type, not politically correct games are being allowed to flourish. The people are speaking. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff in the game on top of that, which is very offensive to sensitive eyes, to sensitive ears, but that's a good thing. There should be no censorship, not in cost, not in production, not in all this stuff. Let it be the player's market. So if you really want to know why this game is getting hate by a lot of the media, it's that. And a lot of the media that you're going to see out there, print media, is actually paid for by a lot of these corporations. So you're going to see a lot of attacks on this game. And they're coming, believe you me. A player-friendly game that delivers this much content for only $60 can't be left alone. Changes are coming, just you watch. But it's nice that you guys get to have it now. I'm going to play it as soon as I get a chance. All right, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Take care.